My people for us now, welcome again to our program. Basically, they call UDUOTA, the heart of the matter. Matters the one BCS they always they look the heart. Now they take for here, and how the matter they come put it and see BC they look at. If you look around us now, you go see and say the drum when BC they beat now. Now the drum when BC concern the 2023 election. Everybody they run up and down. They beat her. They dance put. Even the key actors they dance put, and even people that when BC you when be voter. When you call the electorate, you get the way they say beat the drum, you yourself go to, you go dance. So we go look matter when BC say concern this matter when BC they come for 2023. So now be politicians and the kind promise when they say that they give. What did they have to the promise at the end of the day when we say people already vote them enter power? If they come back, so people don't they put money, they don't come understand again. Sote, the Archbishop, Catholic Archbishop for Abuja, when we say his name be Reverend Father Ignatius K. Gama, he can come and say, he don't understand. All this now, promise when we say that they talk, so we not go feed dua, and I want to take dua. What did they happen? And because go outside, we go bring people there. When we say their head sharp well for this kind of matter, make them talk to us. I get first very close to me, my friend and brother. Unless anybody will call me my friend and brother. I get Etiosa Egebo, if I call her Don. Etiosa, you don't go vex too much, have you?
No, it's okay, no problem.
I greet you. Good
Thank
evening.
you very much.
And welcome to our program.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
you. My brother here too, Emmanuel Okoduga, and I'm the immediate past executive director of the State Internal Revenue Service. Welcome to our program. I greet you.
Good evening.
Thank you. And I get regular face here. Small time people don't even ask me whether I be the producer, I be the owner of the program, I be the presenter of the program. Let's say if you never come the program, never correct to. That's my brother and friend, Dr. Frank Amego. Welcome to our program.
My people for us, now well done. Co-panelists, now well done.
My name is Thomas Ado. I say welcome to the program. Make us start from here. The man when be say they very close to me because my person when be say you sleep near now be say you hand the meat for night in case you sleep. Not the person will sleep for the other room now you go. That's it.
You don't relegate us now.
No, that's it. We take start today.
Okay.
Why it be say people they worried with the kind of promises when politicians they give them before election? And when election don't come, they come the day worry for you. You told us this now, you tell us this thing now. Why it they not come to fulfill those kind of promises?
Well, the reason why they worry is a very practical reason. Because when politicians want run for office, they go to promise say go do bring this, they go do roads, they go do build school, they go do healthcare. Everything when they know say the people want, some of them need water. Some of them need boreholes, some of them need traffic lights. Anything will make life today easy for them. They will say they want time. But unfortunately, from the practical evidence, when I talk, say, now from what they don't see over the years, when the politicians don't enter the office, sometimes things go kind of hard. Maybe not be as they expect and say it will be, as so things can be. Even when some of them never get the opportunity to do the needful, or do the correct thing, they'll constantly get their own lapses. At the end, everything they promised before they vote them in, they're not going to do them again. And that is why those kind of outcome, they create hardship for the people. If, for example, now, like those days, they say TV, that road, Teacher's House, get mommy water, whatever. You see how long, even second, how long the road stay bad. Like the other day, Sapler Road, for instance. If you come campaign to people, you tell them, say, we go do this road, we go make life easy, make them create a rich house. They go vote for you. But if they don't vote for you, you can't do that, you can't forget their promises. Sometimes, and by the time the people run their tenure, in most cases, the people find a way out through different means they return, and the people not going to get the dividends. Life going to hard them. Next time, when person come make promise, they're going to worry, they're going to fear. Say, this one, when they don't make promises before they don't do them. It's also going to do them again.
Okay, you see that question I want to be say the border people well. Is it because of say they know they really do them, they no want do them, or they no fit do them? I bet they happen for them. What make I know from you, Emmanuel Okoduga?
Okay. Well, the way I'll answer this question, first and foremost, the politician, the way they take bring them, come, that is where they take elect them, all right? The politician on your own, not be the correct politician, not be the choose.
Okay.
That is one.
Okay, that one, the process now will take come as candidate of that political party.
Yeah,
Okay.
because some politicians, their mind be say, just vote me there, vote for me. I don't get into, I don't get, it don't take my mind to work for the people, now to enrich their pocket.
Okay.
So, and that is the more reason the electorate, the people with the
When they vote, the voters.
they'll shine their eye. It's okay. This person we won't put for this position now. We know say it's not good, but because say the person you can't go meet leaders, you can't go meet leaders because if he gets more money for pocket, you give leaders. You take this one. You
All
take
these leaders, let me one vote then get.
the leaders now. What did the leaders talk? Now some of them, the majority of them, they hear. The last election where they take to this delegate election, for our side, we hear say one person, you say leaders don't talk and finish, say now this person they won't vote for, won't vote for this person. But whether the person gets what you feel do for the people, they don't care.
Okay. Is it that? Because the way to tell you, they bring so many messages, they come when BCS say, they like, what could they follow, I just say, talk.
Yeah.
You see, leaders in here will go. You never show say yes, even the followers self, they get their own problem.
Yes,
because you go say yes, they don't get blessed, they don't get their own voice or that kind of a thing. Maybe Frank, I mean go take her out from there.
Yes, the way politics be for Nigeria, as you just talking now, now so it to be.
Okay.
No matter the akukwo grammatical way you go speak, now the direction be that. Every party get leaders. Now what the leaders talk? Well, by the time another person can't talk, another say we not agree with leaders, they can't label that person and say a bad person.
Yeah.
Okay.
And because these leaders, they get strong leg for ground well, and they can't tell public about that person who want to talk the truth, now the public will believe.
Okay.
So the first way we take solve that problem, now everybody get that sense, say, in a human being. And how you take enter position again, it will still matter on the what you will do. Most politicians, a lot of them are good though, because I see politicians will rely on now to fix Nigeria as from next month. Because if you say politicians not good, not be pastor can't be president, not be imam can't be president. Now see these same politicians, the good ones will come out. Why be say that they give promises when they not go fulfill? First, as they talk, I enter. All those things they say, I want to put bridge for inside Palo. I want to put a ball for inside river. Now, person they write down for them.
Okay.
If you say now only you write down by yourself, you understand. Say these problems, I know them. If you enter power to solve, don't go hard.
Okay.
Not like some politicians, they'll promise 20, now they 2 them fit do. The 2 when they do, the 2 ways really their mind. Otherwise, that long list they write give you, you know go fit. You know if you understand that. That's why not be last week here so former president Olusegun Obasanjo. You can't talk 4 things where I pick. I will get better leaders from next month. He said, first, we'll look the leader, whether a presidential candidate or a local government chairman, whether a person get track record. From there, we'll consider whether he get a vision of the people and the place where if he say he want rule. From there, we'll say, we'll check the character. Every man get character. This person get the character for this position. And finally, you can say the physical and mental state of that person. This person fit. We know say some persons don't fit.
Okay.
You can't get 1 year like that. Then they get better insurance. They can't play against Enugu Rangers. After they play now, the coach for Enugu Rangers can't say make 1 man for the team, make go the warm up. Say this or that man with their feet so. Now so up ball, now they play. You will go there, you go replace him. So now I go the jog. And the jog to and fro. Coach wants to talk about the person the jog so now this man kill us for Enugu. Where the man hear the team as they join, because he doesn't not play again. Even before I enter, you don't condemn me.
Okay.
So a lot of issues there with politics.
Say, no, until the right people. There are many, politicians, many way good way.
Okay, no problem. I know there are many ways in good way. I will come back to you, my brother, because you they get for kind of interest for politics, and you know one person will say we know say yes, and a strong member when be say yes, say come to political matters, they call your name, Jonah. I want me to be say this. You get what him be say my brother talking this time, man of Koduga. He says some people do not they get the mind. See they won't go there. What they feel they think of now? So their pocket when it flat, how will take increase them? You don't understand? Now you think of. So they go do everything when they say they will fit up to the point of say yes, say they go spend their money to go enter this position and the rest. Man, when he spends so much money to enter position, because one must say politics in Nigeria to use Oyibo say it's very, very capital intensive. If you use that kind of money to enter there, when you want to think of the people, now true say yes, and they're better they think of first before you say they think of service to the people.
You see, what my brother and man talk, they're not there out of place. But at the same time, there are other add-on to the discussion. We're going to see further buttress and makes more sense in looking when we look the matter from another angle. You just talk and say politics they capitally intensive. The reasons why they capitally intensive, not be the politician choose to dole out the money. Now the people demand, starting from those where they their party as the leaders as it all. Common man where they vote for streets. The minute you seek people will support. Sometimes the way the people do the whole matter, the way they drag you, generator, it gonna make some people where they run for political office kind of feel a bit bad in a way. They'll keep on for mind. They know they see aspect of patriotism. You know, still to blame the people say they're not that patriotical, say they're not doing freely, because many people they would offer do freely give. We're not call later honor that goodwill. So what I'm trying to say in a nutshell, if we still go back to what my brother told me, say, the selection process and checking those people to know whether they get the capacity. I'll give you an instance. Certain candidates don't come out for the party where me did now. When I know, say, from time in the last at least 10 years, we don't think and they complain how we will bring a change to the way things are done. Even if today, several of those my friends, some don't live abroad, they don't do politics for long, they never ever get opportunity, we get to fight certain interests within our own system, as well as trying to convince people outside, saying, now the same cause we do, we're not paying our pain, but we're not there outside the fight, we're there inside the fight, so that if we present ourselves for service, those our people and us will still spend a whole lot of money. Because why? Now, they say, hungry man, not angry man. That's the way you want to text, say, vote for me. You go tell you, say, what to be my interest.
I want to find out, may I take you go back small? See, these people, they say, they cost on other the electorates, they cost on the way to they demand money, and even up to the leaders of the political party. That man say, you know, go wait, he say experience is the best teacher. You know me say, to make you enter remember to jam you, kill you, before you go no say true. Experience with the best. You go see other people own. You go learn from them. They don't say you know, how you can't blame anybody again. Say they collect money from my hand. Where you know say my brother Ogbedo over say if I go there, they collect money from your hand. You know understand? My brother Musa Vyaroba, you go there, they collect money from your hand. Yes. You now they go there. Why you go still go there invest that kind of money when you know say you say now people you won't go serve.
There are two ways I want to answer them, so that I may answer them satisfactorily. Make people for understand, make you still understand.
Make me.
You see, our system not they quickly change. Our system for politics here. Now two political parties mainly. Now Labour don't spring up. People go always do things last minute along those two major political lines. Other political party there, if you start political party, you go get ticket. Even if you be good candidates, you don't need to spend money. To convince the general public to see you as a worthy person in the party where you did, they go tell you say they don't know your party.
Okay.
That one problem. Two, why it be say people with their politics, maybe as I be so, I go say I'll need to support you as my friend or support my colleague when I know say get exposure or me want to run for office. Now because the political structure and the political system, if you do one thing, if you reach out to so many people, even if you be individual, because the political office not only they will say you want to spend money, you also get a lot to do with policy. If you give good policy, let's say for example, you drive from Ted Junction to Upper. Now only when you do political office, if you want to make the economy they move faster, now you go take pull law mark the road, say make bus driver not form 5 lane, take block road. Make mama and papa will finish work for quick reach house. So that means they still spend time with their family. Make they not go to pay extra money for daycare. If you know the politics, you know if you make policies where they go obey. So policy is one of the key reasons why they say some of us know say if we need to contribute to the pains of our people as a way of having the know-how to alleviate the pain, you must dey and involve in governance so that means you sit down and make policy where you go make life easy for these people.
Okay, so but if you look at what you my brother talk now, Ima, you go see in the talk the whole thing in a way they want to bring down. But this one, they reach enough reason for you to tell the people what you know, so you know go feed do, and the rest. Because some people they don't say yes, say they not go like we talk just now. You go say want to go build bridge, pass this person the flower, pass this person bedroom. You say how's it be now? The kind story be now go build now, no get leg for ground. Now up now you say you go the pass the enter and all of that. Why it they be like that?
Okay, first you know see this politics the politics they practice for Nigeria, they call it transactional politics.
Okay.
Cash and carry. It goes to the highest bidder. Not be so it's supposed to be for the people we bring democracy. You understand that? Like if you look what did happen for London now, you hear of these members of parliament or this MP. Now they do it's on part-time basis. It's not highly politically competitive. The high stake of political competition is that will be one of the reasons where you see it now become a do or die affair. And say I must go there, and it will take me to go there. May they vote for me, I'll go to one. You know, surprise say for this election matter now, where they want to. Some people did they be these Yahoo people, internet and this thing. Because they get these watches, or what they call it.
They get money for pocket.
They get money for pocket, deep pocket. They'll go give leaders. And leaders, they know they pay them. And they say, okay, they know they see money. Okay, once in a while during election.
All these leaders, what be their work inside?
They lead. They lead now.
I don't understand.
So now, when the leader no say that person not get good character, he not get vision, he not get commitment, he not they selfless, the person not they visionary. So, what they call self-seeking parasitic individual. Okay. Now that person be.
That's how they just say they confuse me, but the way you don't confuse me now, you don't over confuse me now.
So that is leader where that is the politician where only they think of himself alone. Say, okay, now let me. I know what I'll do. Like may they just give me the ticket. I'll just myself and my family finish.
Okay.
So that will be the problem. Now. What is the electorate, the people supposed to do? There's what we call the mandatory accountability project.
Okay, you know what they call? Man, Frederick, let's have a drink water first for the one we say you talk first. I'll feel they hear you well. But I will come back to that when I go drink this water. But I'm going to ask you now, the way they UDUOTA they be now, in a way, the blessing they push the matter, they give the electorate. The blessing now what the electorate won't hear. Now they tell them. You don't understand? Yeah. So where that one can't leave us for this whole matter? Because let's say, even the what they tell them when they go campaign ground, you talk anything now. You just say, hey, everybody just say, hey, you understand? Maybe the man come for television and they talk, hey, whether I correct or you're not correct. You go campaign ground, hey, nobody they come out, come they ask, how you want to do this thing when busy you talk now. So make I ask you now, nobody the electorate, what the electorate want here, nobody they tell them.
Yes, now what people want to hear they talk. Politician, so for you to say you want to be politician, you get sense well. Just like say person a millionaire not get sense. That's a lie. Now papa not get sense. To get 1 millionaire, you got to get sense well. Okay. So say you want chest out, you want to play politics, you don't calculate higher. So what the politicians they do, it be like who they sell fowl for market. Now small fowl, you go just spread the wings. So this fowl now 20,000 naira. You go just big well. So one bad now you can't compress them. They say, this small fowl. Say, give me no kill him. So by the time you want to ask politicians really matter, it go wrong come out.
Okay.
So most times electorates, although they vote, will not care. A lot of people never eat, just bring 1,000 naira. We day here.
No, we come for the vote.
We day here, they sell PVC for 500 naira. So for not. So what politicians want, they want me to reach that position. good or bad. How to take reach there? They fit talk lie by anything to make sure say you get them. And that cause when they fight, so if people say na genuine one or not be genuine one. So now we they teach politicians whether to lie to us or not to lie to us. If you tell you say you go fit do this work well, they say you know fit. If you fit drop 1K, and you can't get 1K drop. That matter don't scatter. Who not go fit at all? You say you go fit. If borrow the 1K from that person, say okay, manage this 10K first. That money borrow him. Once he enter power, he will get the money back with interest.
Okay.
So now voters now create problems for the whole country. Now there are demands for money. You want share rice, you want share cocoyam, you want share. As if you don't chop that one, end up. So what the politicians going to do? These people for this area, they need water. Go look for borrow, put for them. Once more don't they there, you want to talk against that party. Now, or they will agree. So now that man, now make sure say we get water for this place.
Community.
So all the things put together, a lot of electorates don't get that enlightenment. Who many people pass now the YouTube? We don't pass that youthful age now, we age 50 something. So but the younger generations, you see they don't follow some persons we don't feel do the real thing. That's why ambassador can't talk. Those 4 points, I don't pick those 4 points as I'm a small teacher. So the person get track record, the person get vision of what he want to do. Is they mentally, physically okay?
People they get some kind track record. Let's say they don't from here now, enter here. They get to they change them between where we did for this side and when they don't let them enter his office.
No, get track record, get track record.
No. They try to because you go say and I say before today, they say okay, one person did for this office before.
Yes.
You say no, the person must come out, the person must come out to we know what and the rest. Then by the time we say that person can't come out because he that say we know that one we say he did that time.
That's what Nigerians say be.
No, wait first now. So then be so that my can say if you don't marry 2 wives, don't go know the one be say you better as a man. And you know if you say yes, say that kind of thing they happen. Say you get what they change their mind after they don't come out from this side or the divide, contact the other side.
If now what's in their mind, they say there is advice person. Now what in their mind go do? But so what the right list give, you light, road, whatever the right hand give you. Different from the person where bring that thing come from house.
Okay.
If you bring a come from house, you want pursuance. Some politicians they do things now. They see them.
Okay.
Governors for all the states for Nigeria, so they do tangible things.
Okay.
So those ones they get the vision for mind. Say now this one I can't do. But when the right give you, you don't even understand. They say they go read them.
Okay, my brother, it is Gebo. I might find out one thing from you. Somebody the other day come from local government chairman, former local government chairman. He talk and say money ready for politics. Say the money too big, too much, and all of that. You need a calm mind to be able to remain sane, make your head see clear. When we say you do for because the kind of money when we say there. At the end of the day, this man talk and say the kind of money when he did there is too much as a local government chairman. Let a governor or become president because a presidential election I be the main thing when we want to see now, at least for Edo State and National Assembly elections then. You understand? The money plenty there. Why at the end of the day, promise when we say you don't make, and that kind of thing, you no go face it for failure. When we say they get the wherewithal and everything, when we say yes, they do. Someone go over to you say, I want to do this, they don't enter our office. They go over to us, they won't borrow money to do this thing. They go borrow the money, they don't go still do the thing again. You get the spirit when we say they change them between here and there.
You see, I will answer your question directly.
Okay, not go use 2 sides, not go do that for 2 sides.
I'll just digress quickly to just throw one small comment on what my brother talk.
Okay.
Where concern President Obasanjo. And I'll see first of all establish say, for Bible, Jesus Christ not contest election.
Okay.
You know understand? Now office will be say money. Now money matter with the talk so. They say money belongs to Caesar. Give what belongs to Caesar, which means force is there. Now that place where food everybody go to throw I go. Just before I answer your question on why they change, like President Obasanjo on, personally for me, I start to differ a bit from what Baba talk because Baba did position at the time get opportunity to take correct and established foundation where we of it build on. when he did the thing where they change person change them.
Okay.
At the end, Baba not do it.
Okay, you agree today where the change person?
No, perhaps maybe.
No, you say the way the change person change. You agree something where the change person?
No, as you talk, you say something where they change.
No, I ask whether be something.
I don't only reference on them. I will answer you what I believe say they lead to those things. I don't say some forces there, but not be to the point of say when you're ready to do something or you understand what you need to do, the thing will wave you. Okay. But they talk about track record now, and they talk about the issue of maybe mental state or whatever. Now we are religious people. They say God give, now God they take. Nobody know who will walk out, come out from here, wake up, sleep, wake up tomorrow. That one and one. In terms of track record, all the people when they talk about for the interest where you get to, we also know those who still get track record. We will physically go find out by ourselves. They say if you want to hide something from a black man, you put it inside a book. Our people know they do research. They don't care. They only believe in the fact of following black men. When they just put something out, they never confirm and they just believe it. It's not true. So that Baba on, to me, in a person will be saying it's not stable like that. Baba is not too stable. And in the talk now, because he don't be civilian now, he don't their side. Okay. When he dey power, he don't listen to anybody.
Civilian be that one, he dey power.
When he dey power, they do like army. Not to listen to people. He do good things, but he still do many difficult things where we see the suffer today. But anyway, that aside. Now I just want to. So most people know me know if you take with the Baba talk for the now, to make my own opinion at all. So in terms of what you say the change, they say money food there. If money food there, why they not take from the money to satisfy the people?
No, that be the question.
Because you see why? It goes back to the issue of selection when my brother Emari talk about. When they see say this one a person will be say go fair establish what go make them grow. None of the leaders will not like good, you know. None of the voters for us will not like good road. The will to do them now the biggest problem when they get. At the moment as they hot, they believe in always cutting. Okay, waiting I start to gain. I not see what it lead to all those things. Not be waiting them create. Even the leaders themselves, we don't see kind of their retirement age in a way. We never get, you know, a politician call. Not be civil servant, we don't do civil servant work or retire or enter politics. If you not get will, you not get enough relationship with politician, we do well. It go bound to fail. When you go and call to serve, you need to go there, go serve. People rather not understand, say they need to be part of, say you do good road now. You get contract to maintain that good road.
The way they talk now, say now the leaders are part of the problem and the rest. I want to find out from you. You now be the governor. You now be the commander-in-chief and everything. Yes. You also got to believe somebody because they tell you what you go do. What you do. We remember yes, say, even Governor Baseki, when he moved from APC, he go PDP. He said he don't read PDP this thing. Say, as the governor of the place, he's the leader of the political party. Yeah. So what will they talk for here?
So what I'm trying to say now, politics now polling. Now everybody they agree. You know if you just look at the end product, say governor. We are looking at the selection process. Maybe the excellency governor Godwin, for example, where they talk. So if you not being befit that position at the time. Okay. Because leadership now bring and come out. They bring out to suit their interest at the time. Okay. So when the thing can go wrong, a better candidate for day, maybe perhaps the governor better pass out, or if it better pass the governor at the time. But the leadership thing, not be one person they plan, everybody they agree, say, okay, most select this person. Most of the time, those elderlies, they always go for person who say they don't fit to suit their interest most time. Okay. Sometimes when these people when they bring called change, say they want no one to do it, they do outright. You must also do what is right. Okay. What is right is the dividends of democracy to the people. Like my big brother, Professor talked just now. There are some governors for states where they work. They go there, in believe say they go there with a mindset to do the needful. No, now still leaders. We mean well for their state. Indigenous people, now tell us so they go also go work and deliver for your people. So once in go there,
as they go there, so don't forget say what we will do for you. You must make sure say yes, you take care of us.
And the sensible ones, the people who know what in day. It just be like say we always use some state for Southwest as a case study. We know how it be that time. We know when people come. Continuity matter. All this quarrel, fight. When you don't be governor of a state, you don't be governor for one party. You be governor for the people who vote for you, for your opposition, and everybody. Okay. So the ability to deliver for them, when they say plenty money, the plenty money way they not be for you to take chop. If you feel do good roads, provide the necessary framework for people to operate for your state, employ your people. You will not be surprised that any companies will even come for those who get them or when they talk about. Some people they will get them, we know how governance be. Because governance not be just on mere political say. It has a lot to do with administration.
Okay, make we look one other big problem when we say with the see my brother Emma Okoduga, the immediate past executive director for the State Internal Revenue Service. You get one other problem when we say with the look. This is the problem of integrity. Integrity. You don't buy sote. Most people don't believe what the politicians they talk again. Sote, if you talk so kind thing, a person don't believe. Say, my brother, that one a political talk now. You not talk saying say you lie, but he try to tell you in a way. Say, na politicians they talk like this, and most of the politicians talk like that. They know they correct. I'm not saying they lie. You say they know they correct. Sote. When you talk to kind thing, but the overseer go tell you say, whether na political matter, and na political talk. Where it be say these people when they call politicians, where they call laws or the integrity call lost for their hands.
All right. Let me talk like this. Say.
Or you also feel they bring the grammar in case you want to come.
Bible talk for Proverbs chapter 29 verse 2. He said when the righteous, when they power. He said the people will rejoice or they happy. But when the wicked person they power. Say the people they cry.
Lamentation for Sodom.
That is on one side. And you know, one Oyibo take Latin talker, he say Nemo that no habat no eris. What you don't have, you can't give what you don't have. Which you don't get.
You don't figure out.
If you don't get love, for inside you don't feel love the other person. If you don't get integrity, if you're not a bad person, you don't feel give integrity.
So if you don't get money, you don't feel give money.
Exactly. For computer, they'll say
everyone talk about the way
they say computer.
They say garbage in, garbage out. Okay. Now what do you put now you go get?
Yeah, okay. You talk from witty your power of thought that you will
from the abundance of the heart.
To the extent to which your brain can carry you.
Okay.
We put talk that way. So these are the issues. Now, let me tell you, the issue of the
integrity.
Leaders on integrity. First and foremost, you have to address the leadership issue first of all those leaders. Now, the leaders, they'll give these politicians terms and conditions. Okay? Say if you get this and that, how money you take, how you
terms and conditions apply.
Exactly. But I'm not, may not be advocate of say make them not take care of leaders. But because say if you know say you get manifesto, say okay now this I want to do. You don't get blueprint, what they call business plan of which you want to do. So okay, if I enter, you break and maybe if now 1 year, 3 years we won't spend for there, you say okay, you break in the quarter. First quarter, and this one I want to do for the people. Second quarter, I'll do this one. Maybe, for example, for maybe if the local government or state, it depends. Okay, so
maybe president how they come.
Water matter for that particular place, for that community, they don't get this thing. Okay, if I enter now, water matter, I'll solve the matter. Okay, health care center, they don't get drugs for there. Money. Way that they say some people they put up for pocket, they say, leave this one, they'll go right virtual like that. But people they die. So if you get mind of Christ, you say, okay, no, 2 million. Instead of me to pocket her or take and go meet leader, why not may I take and buy the drugs, stock the listing?
But later go the first now because no, don't change according to you.
You wait. Now, there's a way you will do everything. In as much as you have a goal, you must have a goal. If they say the Igbo people say any person will not plan to fail. First of all, you have planning process. Say, okay, I want to go serve the people. You must. That one should be the motivating factor. First, you want to serve the people. Then the leaders, because the Bible say you have to respect honor your father and your mother.
So in this case, now leader, I be honor, I be your father, your mother. So even when business being born you.
Yes, now wait now. You see, you cannot. You know, if you live in isolation, for this policies within Nigeria, so now wisdom. So now you look at the leaders. Okay, you get your blueprint, which you want to do. You go show them, say, leader, see. Now this thing I want to do. Okay, even though the leader they tell you say no, forget this one. Some of them tell you, forget this one. No, now this one want money. No, they will share. But you will do it just in such a way you still carry them along as you will take care of your father. So I know they advocate for, say, you just see leaders, you just forget them. No, you need to carry them along because they are part of the process.
Rotimi and Meshi, he talked the other time. He said, most politicians, don't they do what they do. They're accountable. They don't get integrity because the people know they ask them questions. According to that, he said the people don't know this too because the people know they stone our leaders. Now I make a be like say yes, say the leaders, they know they do things, they know they're accountable to the people. You understand? Whether we like them or not now, it don't they go back to the electorate. It don't they go back to the people and all of that. So if Rotimi and Mechi talk, then it's a C as a B because now they ask us, now they make us they do them. You know if you say yes, any problem, I say I want hand the day. Like if I ask you before, now what do they want me to hear? Yeah. How did they tell them? So now they continue to do.
So what Rotimi and Mechi talk, it correct in a way. Because now waiting politicians want tell us, now we tell them what they want tell us.
Okay. Through our action, through our words.
Yes. You just don't say, I want to campaign now, I just gather people. They come say, I did get a person, I give them 1,000 naira. You go campaign, now maybe they fight for that position though. They say, give me the list of those people. Those same people, you go pay them again, they'll come. They're the higher crowd. The same set of people. You get one, they show up for internet. You wear one party top, go to another party.
Yes.
So, when they try to talk, we say, politicians, they not to get fought. Politicians are our brothers and sisters, they are our parents. But now the way they present the matter to them, as they talk, what they concern with overload. You say, now this is what you want. You want to go greet a committee now where you get your job way, you first go inside, go settle the job way first. If you don't settle, no, don't listen to you. So that money where they spend since, who get them? Now that way want to work. I don't go for one. You get one time like that, long ago, for where I fell live for later. They beat 2 persons. What happened? This one say no girl for inside though. He said come meet a friend, they chop fried chicken with gari in the afternoon. Now I ask and say, come chop, he can't chop. The next thing they can't rush, they brush them. As they knock the door now, they ask the visitor come and say, why do they knock the door? I say that this chicken they chop, so I take from. So you they chop right now. Those they look you. You know it take chopping money. They because say they abandon our road. You go ask the leaders of that place. They want chopping money during campaign. And politicians still get sense well. They know the list, the votes they get for this community. And they know how much they don't spend for them. So if they can't wake up tomorrow, now fight back. So it's supposed to help me, not help me. I don't pay these things before. So at the end of the day, electorates, they get the major challenge. If you don't give money, you don't go vote. If you don't give money for campaign ground, they don't leave their houses, come listen to you. So they don't get right to say, I want to make one day accountable. Which is accountability? When the process will lead to the victory of that person, what will be your role for that process? You demand for money. So I will collect money from different persons, they'll vote for one person. You get one time, I had they say now avoided votes. Say they vote for 2, 3 places. The person was they sincere. Okay. He collect for ABC, so just vote for all of them. Okay. And by that they come in the
deal. They go for all of them.
They go for all of them.
So now they come nothing they go do.
Yeah, they choose.
That time.
So the electorate be the main problem.
I go see one local government chairman one time.
Yes.
Some time back, about 2 dispensations ago. I go meet her. Very early the morning, I concern for her. At least I want concern. I say they travel in the morning. He said, I said, okay, I'll tell you now. I say, if I know how fit come in house before 6 o'clock in the morning, I say, if I come by 4 o'clock, I know what they look for. I go reach there and everything. We try to do one deal like that where we say, concern advert. Say, okay. I got there around that time after 5. Now I call and say, I don't come. When I reach, I come meet some people early in the morning for that place they sit down. Early in the morning for your house. Now you can't tell me, say, my brother Sado, no worry. He say, make a drive, go front. Come tell me I go stop. That early morning, you see never nako. He say, come meet me. He don't dress up. I don't know where a pass come. That's not back a pass come. Now I motor, now I drive and come. I was like, who be these people for? Then why we did it together. Now he call the driver. Say, make he come meet him, you know? Say, not tell anybody, just come in for so place. Now I can't reach there. Before we reach there, we don't talk our business finish, you understand? What I try to talk now, the chairman say, These are people when they see before I sleep. When I wake up, and that's the same set of people that I still see. That is, it could meet people there before it goes. They go leave, they go sleep. Wake up, the people will still come and that kind of thing. By the time the electorate they disturb people when they say they for office and the rest of that, you go one, they go one make it be say yes, say he take care for all of them. The man, he pikin, his wife born and go don't come. My wife don't born no. My pikin they give me admission or they give me to pay school fees and all of that. How they want make the man take concentrate? And if I tell you want concentrate now, the money when you want to do work for now. You don't come carry your personal problem, come get and say your wife now, say your wife, mama die, and then also make up the obituary. How you want to come get money, take face the job when we say there at hand?
You see, that one of the irony of the political divide, because politicians are seen to be elites, while the people who they lead are seen to be the people who vote for them, maybe not considered as elite. Okay. Politics bring them together because elites, politicians, chairman first seek for their vote. They themselves in turn will expect from chairman because this narrative day of maybe when politicians they office, something spoil them. There's something where they spoil them, na civil servant. Any politician will come, civil servant will tell us, it's how you take they use voucher. They collect money, you don't need to pay. Most times I say they be. That's true. We know.
Okay, most times.
You not see me saying all civil servants. Okay. The electorate where they collect money, they vote. So not be still all of them. Now they collect money. And the politicians who in the office now, where they lead these people, some of them be get good mind too. But at the end, they still they cut up because at the end, if you spend so much money and you see the way people they play you, they take advantage to the siphon money, picking go school, you say make up pay. Your in-law, your sister, your friend, why mama die, you say make up pay. All those things they create issues also. All this money aspect, this kind of behavioral pattern, it still the reasons why politicians they want to amass enough wealth. Maybe for first they sustain that demands from people. But at the same time, they say now for Benin, they say now what is difficult, now it cause all this many talk. If from the beginning, when you see me say I go refer to what President Obasanjo they talk, person will be say be the father of the land, we're supposed to be the person who lay foundation, like the Winston Churchill. He not lay the foundation. Okay. Later I can't come back, they query them when they don't put garbage in, garbage out, say the garbage not they deliver. Okay, now imagine those people where they come they ask for those money. So you think say they really get or they get one tangible thing where they do, say that they mentally they stable financially, they come meet you 6 o'clock in the morning. No, because they're not there, they're not trained them. The academic system, this political system or the system in the country don't destroy them. They're not be like people where they caught in their own land. The only opportunity where they get now to liaise with politicians. And they go to sing, follow that politician, even if say he come, like you talked, or they hail him once he collect money. So when the politicians still win, everybody where they get, they be listening at the politician goes over. Some politicians feel even there now, they want me to do roads, they want me to do this, they want me to do that. People go tell you, say, that will not concern me, do my own for me. So all these problems can entangle each other.
The selfishness of the electorate now be the problem.
I don't feel really put down, say the selfishness, because now the problems of the country, the bad system that was created from day one. When politicians
now they talk so now somebody make the bad system come. So now people now push that man when they say come introduce the bad system.
No, see, you see for example, in those days, to be fair to the electorate, they not fair they demand money to vote. Just going far back at June 12.
Okay.
Now, because of the conservative nature, because people they were progressive, people they were conservative. Some politicians they be genuinely progressive, but that progressiveness don't diminish in the larger numbers when they even hold office. The conservative from the NRC those days, now they can metamorphosize into certain political party. Like, for example, PDP, or maybe some other party, maybe APC, they'll still get conservative people. When they do office, their own sole decision to do office now to assume power, make money, they not send anybody. So when the electorate don't sit there, they don't food, everybody can't turn to that kind of monster. When you do office, you want run, they want make you there. And some electorate, even they lie, just to get something from you, what they not deserve, what they not supposed to get. Okay. So all this wahala, of the issue of demanding. Now because of the bad system, we know they work.
Okay, no problem. More look the issue of you want to respond to that. I know what you make. I ask you the question. Okay. Ask you the question. So you go first start with that your own, or you want to answer before I go answer your question. Before I go ask the question. Right. Okay, you know what? We'll check the one we say you get to do with immunity and impunity. That one a baby grammar.
Yeah.
At the office, 90 when say, yes, I do. Nobody go ask me question because I did there. Then the other one will say, because at the office, anyhow, I want do I do am. Power they give you something to use them, because they abuse them and the rest. So I want to look forward from, I want to hear from you, Emma Okoduga. If you look all this kind of thing, some of the leaders or so-called people when they for office, when they say their own tenure, say, now 2 tenure, they don't first come. Second tenure, I won't do. You can't hear matter of say, you don't send anybody again. That man can't say, Benugari, like on the how you want to do and make it come out. You know, that kind of thing. That kind of thing, where it go lead us rich, when it be say, all these our so-called political office holders, executive, then when we say yes, they vote for, they know they care again about the people. They give their immunity, they turn out to impunity. They give their power to use, they turn out to power to abuse. So where we come there?
All right. May I start from the one way my brother talked just now? The reason why it can't be like, say, politicians, they amass wealth like that without control. Now, first of all...
Oh, we don't look at without control, without recourse to the people.
Recourse to the people. You know, democracy, the way they take define it, they say democracy is government of the people. Government of the people, by the people,
okay,
for the people. So, what did that one maybe say? Now the people get power.
Okay.
So, the people, the electorate, they don't know say power did their hand.
Okay.
And Oibo will say abysmal ignorance.
Okay.
And maybe lack of voters, education, they know that is, they don't know, you know.
How people go take no when they say hunger there for the land?
And again,
no, how people go take no say get power when they say hunger there for the land?
Exactly. There is another one where we go they call weaponized poverty. We just talk just now. There is poverty, don't weaponize that. You know, say person when they hungry, be like say no they think well.
Not be say be like, you know they think well.
You know they think well. So if you just say your birthright, like just like what he
Esau for Bible.
Esau and Jacob do. Jacob sell Esau sell the birthright to Jacob. Now, if you see what happened, now it happen for some of our youths. The major problem we will get for this country, now the youth, some youths good though. We get 3 categories of youth. We get some we just know book, where they informed, they enlightened. That is one group. They are privileged. We get some way no book, they informed, but they don't
get privilege at all.
Then the 3rd category, now those who are even from 80% of the youth.
They don't know their front, they don't know their back.
This one, they don't
They don't know their front, they don't know their back.
So what did you just say then? Now those people, they call clear road for chair. Clear road for
Make
chair.
way.
You know, this one a real problem. And now they did the grassroots too. Now they give this Congress unit chairman, one chairman. You just imagine, say you just get OND, HND graduate like that. They put a unit chairman. You see the way you think. You did refine.
Okay, well, they better part the one be saying no just go square at all.
They not just say go kill this person or go steal ballot box. You think say, why will I do that? You know, so these are the problems.
Go first and get the question.
Exactly. Now again, this other thing where they say dividends of democracy. In fact, for me, I think they not just make people know they talk that one at all. Dividends of democracy. Democracy is not an event. It's not a business enterprise now, where you said because you don't enter. Okay, it's your time to now the dividends of democracy. You want?
No, it better say they give your own different definition to that dividend of democracy.
Wait.
Some people say dividend of democracy. Say, as far as say yes, democracy will do so. What in the office they bring go reflect for the people, for the life of the people and all of that.
But what did they take on me for their inner mind? That different ball game. I understand with the one where you talk to me. Understand that one. But what did they take on me for their now for you? Okay, settle. And just like you said that. These people, they'll give you political appointment. The next thing, people can't go church. They'll go to do Thanksgiving. It's a call to service.
Okay.
Just like what they do for abroad now. If they give a member of parliament, they'll say, so what? Okay, I'm going to serve the people. So why would I go and be doing thank service, go give testimony? No, I'm not saying I'm a pastor. I'm not saying giving testimony is bad though. Doing Thanksgiving is bad. I'm not saying that one. But in our climate, in this part of globe where we did, so many things are just wrong.
Okay.
You understand now? So they'll give you appointment. The expectation from the people, this electorate, it will be high. There's what we call expectation management or managing expectation. As a leader or maybe as an appointed office holder, the first thing you have to learn, one of the skills where you learn, then they call managing expectation.
Okay.
Because everybody, I remember when I did this in that time, because of my person, you know, as you just maybe you spend 1 month for office, people they expect, okay, oh, may just go buy this one now. Okay, then they calculate for you, they set standard for you. You begin to wonder. You can't serve the people, not to do competition, not to go enrich yourself.
Okay, you know.
That is one aspect. Now, you talk of immunity and impunity.
Yeah.
Now, you know, for this country, there is no effective justice system that will hold people accountable. There is what we call consequence management theory. That is to say, if you commit crime, if the consequence of you committing a crime is greater than the benefit to be derived from that, some people they fear, say, oh, I don't do this thing again. So if I be politician, I steal money because say I want to secure my tomorrow, the fear of the unknown. You know, for me, something that has always worked for me, my tomorrow I put up for God's hand.
Okay.
I cannot secure my tomorrow by myself. Remember, me no fee secure.
The thing want push you because speaking shall
now. So me no fee secure my tomorrow by myself.
Okay.
So most politicians, when they look,
but you go fit invest.
Yes,
to
you
do something.
invest.
Maybe security be that one too.
Yes, wait now.
So why not just leave and say, Baba God, now you got my tomorrow. No need for me to wake up in the morning. Yes. They work out, they go for street and God now get us.
See, that one did different. You just put your mind, say, now God will help you. Then at the same time, you're not going to fold your hands. You invest.
For your tomorrow.
Legitimate money where you get, you suffer the investor. Small.
Okay.
So that when you come up for office,
you know what be say you go for on to
money.
2 years again. Okay, time no be our friend because I talk here all the time. Say time I want to be so they wait for, but no they wait for Ross. So before we go come out here, I make a start with you, Frank. I know you're very frank with your any matter where you say you take.
Obviously.
Waiting will be the way out of this whole thing now. How we go do and when be like say our politician go they give us the promise us they could do waiting the promise. Just talk in 30 seconds.
So now the electorate still, the voters, me and you, why not they give them things we go make them lie to us.
Okay.
If me lie to you, now your fault.
Okay.
Because if I tell you the truth, and you know will believe me, I can't lie to you. So now so by children upbringing, it became a thief meat. And you know say you know kill him, you tell you not thief him.
Okay.
But if you don't say you go kill him today, you go deny. So if we let politicians know.
No, you keep me talking well, you cannot be true a thief meat for pot now.
Yes.
For most houses, we never hear say that they kill them.
No, they kill. They don't say oh kill her. You be like whatever they talk. To say I died, they go kill me. Okay. You know? So if they you don't say they don't see do one major harm to you, you own up. But politicians, would they tell them what they don't feel?
What about the one be say they say I do nothing they happen?
No, now when they give you that mind.
Okay, no, thank you very much. My brother, Etiosa, so what would be the last time you could talk for this matter? How would they reverse the trend?
Well, the way we take revival.
Reversal.
I sympathize with the victim, the biggest victim, which is the populace and the voters. Like you talk about the issue of education, the voters needs to be educated along the lines, make them feel they think a bit better. So that made the first still let certain things involve money, make some not involve money on one aspect. Then secondly, the politicians themselves, like I said, being a politician, who knows say one go a particular office, must they determine to constantly strive towards the direction of where everybody will see reasons to the look at this politician or look at this particular person, say opportunity there to bring about the change. Not because you go there now, you won't go repeat what another person do. You need to go there to do the needful, which means the electorate must be treated in a way to the point where they'll get trust again, irrespective of say they get fault. And thirdly, the constitution of the country, the issue of impunity and immunity. If somebody in the office and a politician, most politicians, with all due respect, they're not educated though. they don't even get wisdom. They don't get exposed, but they hold big
what we
office.
need to visit the
if this constitution removes that idea of immunity, when they notice that they misbehave at that point, you fit tackle them. I believe that's one of the key things because that constitution don't destroy us.
Ima, just 2 words before you come out.
Yes, okay. For me, the electorate, they'll make the whole politicians accountable through what I call mandatory accountability project, and they should give them this quarterly performance review so that every quarter.
Thank you. You know, so if person miss road now, you go need map. Mandatory, what do you call us now? Accountability process, map. So if you lost, carry your map, you go see road. See I want to thank you so much for inviting me to come for the program today. My brother Don Etusa, Egebo, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Emmanuel Kuduga, the immediate past executive director for Edo State Internal Revenue Service, thank you so much. My brother and friend, when Bisa will come, my co-presenter for the program,
Professor Sonny.
Frank Amego, thank you so much when you come. Until next week, we will see again. My name is Thomas Ado. Don't forget, no matter where elephant they pass, not to go make them bend down to pass anything. Now it is stand and say go to pass. Good evening.